That's 3.5, 4 gallons worth of water that just came out of thin air. Hey everyone, got kind of a unique video here for you today. Anyone who's been part of the channel for any period of time knows that I love being outside. I love working on my lawn, making it beautiful and green. However, I live in the state of Utah and it is extremely dry. It's a desert here, and we've been in drought for the last numerous years. I don't remember the last time we weren't in drought. Anyway, we've got water at a premium, and it costs a lot to water things and keep things green and nice, and we have to be conscientious of our water use. Anyway, so this has kind of gotten my wheels spinning about possibly alternatives to, save water, get water, etc. And anyway, the other day, well, not the other day, a couple weeks ago, I installed a mini split air conditioner. It's right here, and it cools my bedroom. Now, I only run this at night. My main central unit runs during the rest of the day because I'm in the rest of the house, but when I'm just in my bedroom sleeping, I can go ahead and shut down the big AC and just run this very efficient mini split and sleep in the cooler temperatures that I like to sleep in my bedroom. Anyway, I was out here the other day and noticed this big fat wet spot underneath of it because the condensation from this drains out of this little tube right here. And that got my wheels spinning, and thought, well, if I'm running this AC anyway to, keep me cool, and a byproduct of air conditioning is it removes humidity from the air. Even here in Utah that is extremely dry, it still removes humidity from the air. So I thought an interesting experiment would be to take this bucket and stick it right here and catch this condensate and see just how much there is. Granted, it's not going to water my entire lawn, but I've got some flowers and some shrubs and what have you, and every gallon of water that doesn't come from the street is a gallon saved, and this is water that's just floating in the air. The air conditioner is removed, and why not capture it and use it for something? So the experiment for today in the video is we're going to let this sit here for a period of time, and we're going to see how much water we catch in this bucket from the condensate. This isn't going to be crazy. I'm just going to literally just sit this bucket here. So we're not going to have if this is going to be more of a permanent solution, which I might do, I would pipe this condensate line down and probably get a lid for this bucket and drill a hole in it, and not leave it open like this, because I'm sure stuff is going to get into it, and I'm sure evaporation is going to happen, and putting a lid on it would help mitigate that. But just for fast and easy experimentation, we're going to just have it sit here open and just let the condensate run into it, and we'll see just how much water we can end up with over a period of time. So stay tuned. Okay, I just want to give you a quick update. It's only been one night, like 8 hours, because I only run this at night, generally speaking, in my room while I sleep. So it's off right now, daytime obviously, as you can see, but in that period of time, come down in here, I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but we got a good 3 inches of water in that bucket already, and that's just one night's worth. So it looks like a bug got in there and died, but anyway, I'm pretty impressed by how much. And just a reminder again, I live in Utah. It's a desert. Our air is extremely dry, so if you had more humidity, obviously you'd have way more water, but even in my very dry climate, you can see just how much water got extracted from the air in that 8 hour period. And that's, we're well into the afternoon at this point, so some of it's probably even evaporated out of here. I don't have a lid or anything on this. So anyway, I think that's pretty impressive. So we'll be back. Okay, the final results are in. Here we go. got probably a good 3.5 to 4 gallons of water now. Hopefully you can see that. And probably have even more if I covered this. If I wanted a more permanent solution, I'd take my condensate drain and I'd extend it down just a little bit, and I'd probably get the lid for the bucket and just drill a small hole in it, and that way it keeps, you can see there's some debris and stuff that's gotten in there, because I was just wanting to try an experiment and see just how much that came out. But for a more permanent solution, I do that, and then that lid would help minimize evaporation. That's 3.5 to 4 gallons worth of water that just came out of thin air. And a reminder again, I live in Utah, a desert. Last couple of days have been high 90s, low hundreds, with less than 20% humidity most of those days. So if you've got a location that you live that has higher humidity, you'll pull out even more water from the air. I only run my mini split at night. My main central unit runs during the day. This just kind of cools my bedroom. I like my bedroom colder than the rest of the house, and I don't need to run the whole house down to a lower temperature. So this mini split only runs about 7 to 8 hours a day. So if you were running it 24/7, obviously you'd get quite a bit more water a lot faster. So anyway, we can go use this to water some plants. Fast, easy way to get some extra water for free when you're running your AC anyway. Thanks for watching.